we're rolling.
So did you hear that Charlie's Angels dropped?
Onto the concrete.
It flopped harder than a dead fish.
Yo.
And hello everyone. Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Lights, Camera, Comics. I'm your host, Joseph Gallion. With me, as per the usual, Mr. Christopher Grady.
You can call me Dr. Pepper.
Oh,
Ooh.
Snazzy. Okay, cool. Guys, this is Let's Camera Comics, the show where we talk about the latest news in geeky movies and TV. We split the show up into 4 different categories: Marvel, Star Wars, DC, and miscellaneous. But before we get into the show, why don't we go ahead and shill our social medias. You can follow me at Captain JSSG on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and TikTok. It's not important, just, I just want to point that out. You can follow the show at Heroic Power ENT on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and you can follow Chris at
Variety_Moolah on Twitter or Moolah_Lindsay on Instagram. Please don't be creepy. Or do.
Be creepy.
Be very creepy.
Pretty sure Chris is into it. So,
what's poppin'?
As my co-host, you know the drill. I will let you decide where we start first. Chris, where we start?
We're gonna start off in Canada and make our way down to the Mexican border.
Okay, so that sounds good. Are we talking about our crime wave or?
Well, with all the ending bits that we have about sharing the show, I think we gotta have a crime wave going at this point.
We already do. I think we've inspired more people than the Joker did.
Yeah. Speaking of Joker, let's start with DC.
DC, actually, we can start with some Joker news. Joker has officially crossed the 1 billion mark,
and it hasn't been released in China yet.
It probably never will be.
I can't imagine it would be.
China's terrible. Anyway, the government specifically is what we're talking about.
You're tempting me.
Yeah, we just got censored.
You're tempting me with my my saying.
Don't say you're saying.
I'm not gonna say
it's a bad word.
Frick the Chinese government.
There you go. That's the censored version, and I love it. All right. I don't know, dude. Do you think Joker really deserves $1 billion? It doesn't really matter, but I don't know, man. It was all right, but it doesn't really say anything, and it says that badly.
Yeah. It stutters through life, much like me.
I don't know. It's like, I feel like we're kind of making it out to be more than it is, which it doesn't really say anything about mental illness, except, he's scary and he dances.
Wow, you can really dance.
Wow, you can really dance.
He went.
No, okay, we're done.
I mean, you have to admit, it's impressive off of what was it, like $65 million budget?
It's impressive that it happened, yeah.
But I think, honestly, the media is what kind of pushed it to reaching. Because most people were
it got a lot of promotion from the media.
CNN was like, people going to go do bad things. And then everyone was like,
CNN
I want to go watch.
People going to shoot the peoples. And then they were like, actually, I would rather just eat the popcorns and watch him shoot the peoples.
I think the most violent part of going to see Joker was watching the Frozen 2 trailer. I'm going to be honest.
I think the most violent part was the crap you took afterwards.
Oh, no. Okay. All right. Next news.
So we got our first look at Kevin Conroy as Kingdom Come Batman.
Kingdom Come.
Dude. So, first of all, I love that implies that Kevin Conroy is the Batman of the Christopher Reeves universe.
Yeah.
So, I'm happy.
All
right, hello.
Wow.
Sorry, gun noises on my alarm. It's 9 o'clock.
Oh.
Oops.
I like... Uh-oh.
Stinky. All right.
News.
News.
That's news.
All right, you were saying about
Batman. I was saying, I saw the image of Kevin Conroy, and then I saw, how's Kevin Conroy never played, a live-action Batman
I don't know. He looks like Batman.
He looks really good.
Yeah, well, what's his face? The guy who played Superman in the animated series.
Tim Daly?
I think it was
Todd Daly, something like
Tim
that.
Daly.
I think,
and then his son, something else Daly, also played Superman.
Daily Planet?
He's like Sam Daly.
I don't know.
But he also played Superman. But anyway, he had a YouTube channel for a while, and there was a bit where whenever BVS came out, Kevin Conroy was on the show, and it was actually really good.
Kevin Conroy is just, he is the Batman.
He is.
I can't read a comic or anything.
It's just Kevin Conroy's voice.
It's always Kevin Conroy. And a lot of people have that same thing with like the X-Men cartoon.
Yeah.
Where it's the same voices. Honestly, I still hear Hugh Jackman from reading X-Men.
I don't know. I kind of hear what's his face, the guy who did it a lot in the games and the cartoons. I can never remember his name.
Oh, some vocal fry right
but
there.
he always nope. It's kind of like that kind of. Well, you know what I talk
I know what
about.
you're
Like
talking
Wolverine
about.
and the X-Men. Did you ever watch that show?
Yeah.
The guy who did it in that, and I can never remember his name, and I am sorry.
It wasn't Nolan North, was it?
No, it was. It wasn't Nolan North, but
Anyway,
it's one of those guys.
Kevin
Black Adam.
Conroy. Oh, Black Adam? Is he officially
December-
CW? No, wait, not
The
CW.
movie
I was
with The
thinking about
Rock.
Black Lightning.
You big nerd. Well, he's going to be in the crossover.
Yeah, because he hasn't been in the canon or anything of the show.
Yeah, no, because it's like a different universe.
Yeah.
Because CW. But Black Adam is confirmed for December 22nd, 2021, which means we're getting 3 DC movies in 2021: Batman, Suicide Squad, Black Adam.
Word. I hope they
Actually,
have
pretty cool.
figured stuff out now.
You think they figure anything else out, dude?
Oh,
Holy
it's
crap!
bad. Did you see the new Harley Quinn animated trailer?
I did. I was actually about to bring that up. Look at you rolling right into it.
Word.
Cautiously optimistic. That's all right.
The only problem I have is I don't know if I like Kaylee Kuko as a voice.
As Harley's voice,
Yeah.
she's all right.
It's okay. You know, it's very close to animated series Harley, but still kind of far. I don't know how to explain it.
So also, I did look it up
Huh?
because I had to get his name right. The guy who does Wolverine,
Uh-huh.
Steve Blum.
Oh, Steve Blum. He's
Steve
also
Blum.
I think he's also in Dragon Ball. Or no,
He
he's
does
in-
a lot of. He's a voice actor.
Yeah, I know he's a
So
voice.
he's
I see
in
his
a
ads on
lot of stuff.
Instagram.
He was in Rebels as Zeb, Cowboy Bebop, Transformers, Wolverine, the
Bebop.
X-Men.
That was it.
He was in the new Jedi, Jedi Fallen Order.
I'm
game.
sure. I know the name because I know he's in like a crap ton of stuff.
Oh, dude, he's in like so much.
He was also in Lego Batman,
I'm sure.
I think. I don't know. I see his
He
ads.
voiced Sin in Shazam.
Oh, word.
Nice.
Heck yeah. So
Nice.
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Steve
friggin'
Blum.
Steve Blum's great.
Yeah.
But what were we saying?
We were talking about Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm interested in it.
Mhm.
I don't think it really looks like my cup of tea, but at least they're kind of nailing the Joker Harley relationship. and
Yeah,
it's
I
not
don't like the
Suicide
design of the
Squad.
Joker.
It's weird.
It's very it reminds me of like the 40s comics where like his face was just very oddly proportioned. That's it's like a mixture of Endgame Joker, no relation, and and the 40s comic.
Yeah,
Cuz he has like the stretched
I
out
see what you mean.
face like from Endgame.
it looks a little. He looks like a broad boy, like he did
Yeah.
in Dark Knight Returns. A
Yeah,
little bit
that's
Buffy kind of.
that I think that sums
Hey,
it up.
the voice is Alan Tudyk, and I love
Yeah.
him. So
I just don't know
There
how
you
to
go.
feel yet.
Yeah.
I do like the King Shark stuff. The King Shark. That's a
yeah,
Uh,
but it was funny. I'm leaving it. In.
Go ahead.
But
King Shark.
that's really funny.
Season 3 of Flash. King Shark. He's in the new Suicide Squad.
Dude, I believe it. Played by Taika Waititi. No. I guarantee you Michael Rooker's playing King Shark.
Oh God, I hope
That would be great.
that would be brilliant.
Oh boy. Anyway,
What if John Cena? It's John Cena's body with Michael Rooker's voice.
John Sheena. Lord, we're just adding SHs on everything, dude.
Charlie Sheena.
Charlie Sheena. I hate you. John Cena plays the Invisible Man. Anyway, that's the joke. That's the joke I was going for
There you
because you
go.
can't see me. I'm funny. Please love me. All right. Titan season 3 confirmed.
Oh, is Jason Todd gonna get the clap?
Hopefully. No, he's actually really good in the show, though.
I know, but I voted to kill him.
I'm sure you did,
Dude, look, that's one of the best storylines in comics.
because a whole bunch of fans were angry.
No,
Well, that's why it happened.
I
But
felt like I'm doing my part. All right. Look, my mentor into comics or whatever, Coach Jay. Go ahead, keep sipping your tea there, sister. Okay.
T.
Anyway, he was around when they were originally voting to kill off Jason Todd, and he was like, yo, clap him. So I was like, yo, again.
History repeats itself.
History repeats itself, much like
There
the
it is.
repeated hits of a crowbar.
Oh, no. Oh,
Hey,
no.
that's still comic related. That
Yeah,
doesn't
it
have to
is.
get cut.
It doesn't. No, but it's just, it happened.
Oh, yeah, it happened a lot.
It really happened. Snyder Cut.
I think it might actually. I'm starting to think
Okay.
it might possibly be a thing on HBO Max.
Well, considering enough people are whining and complaining about it on the internet,
don't-
they couldn't bring Firefly back, but we're gonna get the Snyder Cut. You know, it is really fun to think about how apparently I saw a few tweets about it. Some of my favorite ones are, it's funny to think that even if the Snyder Cut comes out, it'll still have Steppenwolf in it. And another really good one is, it's funny to think how a lot of people believe that like a couple of extra scenes will somehow fix Justice League.
What my problem is with it is that they could.
It's bad.
Well, yeah, and look, I understand where these people are coming from, where they want Zack Snyder's vision, because like it is crappy that they were like,
Oh, yeah.
we're gonna change everything about it, even though we've already done 2 movies with or
And then
3
used
movies.
his daughter's
kind of
death as an excuse to fire him.
That was jank.
Yeah,
that's some bull crap.
That's
Warner Brothers. I'm not
crappy.
saying look. Warner Brothers is a shady business. All right.
I think a lot of film companies are.
I know,
pretty
but
shady.
Warner Brothers specifically, they make the worst decisions I've ever
It's
seen.
really weird. Yeah.
The only company that rivals them in bad decision
Sony?
making, Sony.
Yep.
Might I mention the Emoji Movie?
Might I mention they canceled Popeye for the Emoji Movie?
Might I mention Morbius? So
Oh, it doesn't even come out yet.
I know.
No.
I'm just saying that if it does come out, it's gonna have to be animated. All right, that's the only way it's gonna come out, because the actors have already fulfilled their contract for reshoots. They did that with Joss Whedon. That's why freaking Batman's haircut changed 5 times in the Flash scene. All right, so does Ezra Miller's. Everyone looks different. There's body doubles. They fulfilled their contract. Ben Affleck, I don't think they're gonna be able to get everyone back. Ben Affleck's off doing whatever he does.
I don't
Gal
think Henry
Gadot's.
Cavill will come back for it because he didn't like Justice League.
He didn't like Justice League, but I think
No, he said he was bad.
Oh,
He said that Man of Steel was a good starting point, which disagree.
they could have done something.
Without the next snap would have been good. And also if he wasn't a depressy boy, because that wasn't very Superman-y. But anyway, and he said BVS was very much a Batman movie, which I'm like, fair.
Yeah.
And then he said Justice League just didn't work. I was like, yeah.
You went. They
Yep.
went. They went from like Iron Man to Civil War to Age of Ultron.
It was the weird. Yeah, because it wasn't.
Yeah.
Didn't even feel like the first Avengers, did it?
No,
It
didn't.
It's so dumb.
it felt like, hey, we have a bunch of IPs. What can we do to make money?
push together. Do not start with first movies. Give solos after.
Here's the easiest analogy. You know when kids mix a bunch of Play-Doh together, and it turns into an ugly color?
Yep.
That's what happened.
An ugly gray like Steppenwolf.
Yeah, it turns
There
into
it
an ugly
is.
PS2 character.
Oh. Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing for the Snyder Cut. If you're listening, first of all, I am going to put out a video soon. We'll talk a little bit more about our shuffling of the channel soon.
Yeah.
That'll be to come. Probably won't be in this episode. We're still working out the kinks. We're gonna have to reorganize everything to make sure everything's
Little
the best.
too kinky.
A word. So what was I saying? Right. But I will be having a video coming out. I don't know when. Haven't recorded it yet, but I've kind of got a lot of the research and the scripting done for it. So it'll be coming soon. Basically about the Snyder Cut and whether or not it even exists to begin with.
Oh, jeez.
Spoiler alert, it does, but it doesn't at the
Dude,
same time.
I can't wait for there to be more animation in the Snyder Cut than there was in Space Jam.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway.
So that's it for DC News.
Yay!
Marvel, Star Wars, or miscellaneous, my
guy. I know we have a lot of news for Star Wars.
We don't.
Well, we can talk about the...
You want to talk about Mandalorian for
the
a second?
DeLorean?
The Mandalorians
Yes.
with a DeLorean man?
Yes.
Okay.
Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda. Okay, yeah, so spoilers.
Well, dude.
It happens at the end of the first episode.
Yeah.
Okay, so where we are right now by recording, we've only got 2 episodes of The Mandalorian
And
so far.
third episode comes
Chapter
out
1
in
and
2
2.
days.
Yep, comes out on Friday, and I cannot be more excited.
It's so good.
It's really good. And I think I enjoy it because I don't know what's going on, and it feels like the first Star Wars, where they just drop you in the middle of this world, and it's great. Because they don't explain Mandalorians to you. They don't explain half of anything, really. And now we're just slowly starting to figure it out. Like how they did the first Star Wars movie, where they just drop you into the middle of this world.
The only reason that I know anything about Mandalorians is from watching Clone Wars.
Yeah, and even in that, they changed Mandalorians a good little bit.
Yeah. So fun fact, Bennett doesn't like the show. There's no story.
No crap, dude.
Yeah.
And there is a story. It's just taking its time revealing itself. It's it's like a Western. That's why I love it. It is a Western.
It is. It very much
doesn't
is.
like anything. So whatever.
Correct. So
here's a call out. Here we go.
Oh, word.
Do you not like it because of actual reasons, or do you just not like it because Disney made it?
Hurt. Get the
There's
bop.
a lot of people. I saw people saying that The Mandalorian was bad because it had a female lead. I was like,
Are you sure about that?
All right, but
There was also a lot of people talking about how there was no women in the first episode, even though the leader of the Mandalorians is a chick.
Yep.
Literally the most powerful Mandalorian there.
If you're going to get mad about anything, be mad about there wasn't any in the second one.
Yeah. Maybe
except for the rhino.
Yeah.
I can never remember its name.
Oh.
Ben hit me with that full name the other day.
The
and
rhino.
It was the little rhino.
The little green
alien,
thing?
No. The alien rhino thing that he fought to get the egg. At the
Oh,
end of the
that
second
thing.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the one from Attack of the Clones that was in
yeah.
the arena or whatever.
I know what you're
just
talking about.
Don't remember its name.
I thought that thing got capped.
It did.
Oh.
It did. It's not the same one.
I was about
it's
to
the
say,
same species.
okay,
You nerd.
so I'm just stupid.
Yes.
Gotcha. Death.
But that's about it for Star Wars news. We don't actually have any news.
I do have a little bit of news.
A word? Did I miss something?
Well, no, but it's just a little fun fact that I learned today. The Star Wars Holiday Special
is on YouTube,
and it's canon.
Wait, what?
It's canon.
Wait,
it's official canon.
How is it official?
It's official canon. It takes place.
It has Jefferson Starship in it, a rock band from the 80s.
Yes.
How is it canon?
It's canon, and B. Arthur's in it.
That means B. Arthur's canon.
That memeans B. Arthur is a Disney princess, baby. We got him.
She was always a princess in our hearts, and now she actually is in canon, and I am happy.
We looked it up. It's canon.
Well, I knew Life Day was canon because they literally mention it in the first episode of Mandalorian.
Yes.
And also that means that Chewbacca's family is canon.
Yes.
Stinky, or wait, no, Itchy,
it's
me.
Itchy, Lumpy.
Dude, oh, lordy. They made that canon.
Oh, we got a little something coming up with the Star Wars special. Don't worry, guys.
Stay tuned next month.
Yep.
Oh, no.
Happy Life Day, baby.
I've never seen it, and I'm not looking
Oh, you haven't seen it? Mark Hamill looks like he's made of clay.
I've seen clips and stuff like that. I've just never sat down.
That's the
and
most depressing I've ever seen Harrison Ford. It's so good.
It's
no one wanted to
they
be
were
there.
Waiting him off of this cocaine.
Nobody wanted to be there. It was so great.
I think Carrie Fisher didn't mind because she was probably high at the time.
She's like, yo, these Wookiees make sense, brother. I understand everything they say.
Really?
So
what did the pigeons tell you?
Reagan killed them in '84.
They work for the bourgeoisie. All right, that's it for Star Wars news.
Yeah.
Moving on, Marvel or miscellaneous?
Haven't heard anything out of miscellaneous.
Word? Have you not? Have you not? All right, so Sonic trailer.
Oh, word. Okay, I guess that does count.
It looks great.
Oh, it actually looks really good
I'm
now.
actually kind of excited. And I feel weird because Jim Carrey's acting like how he did in the 90s.
Which is great.
And he's actually really funny.
Of course, I want a latte. I like the way you make them.
That was
go.
really. I like the way how you swung the microphone away.
Yeah.
I like the way you make them.
Yeah.
It's great.
It's great.
That was really funny. It made me laugh.
He got some genuine laughs out of me in that trailer.
Dude, and it felt like Eggman.
Yeah.
It felt goofy and dumb, and I loved it.
I'm calling him out on my Twitter.com.
Who posted my nudes on Twitter.com?
And it was this.
No,
I didn't say.
Close.
But no cigar.
All right, dude, that's one of the best memes from the
It's so
internet
good.
ever. It's from that redub of Sonic Adventure 2, where he just looks at a computer screen. Who posted my nudes on Twitter.com? That's great.
I love
That's
it.
hilarious.
It's so good. I'm hoping they're gonna pull a fast one and put an after credits scene with Knuckles in Uganda.
Oh, please.
Please.
I mean, if they were going to go for that design in the first one, let's just have a realistic version of Ugandan Knuckles as his design in the movies. Why not?
That is nightmare
Dude,
fuel.
I'm still wondering if my conspiracy theory is true. Maybe I'll make a video on this too.
Are you talking about how they probably did that CGI bad just to drum up
Yep.
business?
Yep.
That's a huge conspiracy theory.
There's another one. I don't know if you've seen this one where they're saying that he looked like James Marsden, and he kind of did.
Yeah.
And people are saying maybe that was a part of the story in the original one where it's like alt universe
No.
James Marsden, which
I'm sorry,
would be terrible if they did that.
I don't think that's at all what it is. Because let's
But
be
it did
honest,
look like James Marsden.
Yeah, but James Marsden just looks like every white guy ever.
Oh.
So I mean, like,
Oh.
we made a joke about this on the other podcast.
Poor
Oh, we need
Cyclops.
a white guy to act beside CG, huh? James Marsden.
James Marsden sounds like a good choice.
Yeah,
But dude, I'm excited for this song.
I am too. It looks a lot better.
It does. And like the comedy's kind of on point, and we get a
Yeah.
lot more quirkiness with Sonic. Like we see him being Sonic.
Pillow fighting himself.
Yes.
Also, dude, the internet worked quick. You know that scene with Sonic with the towel? With the towels all around him in the hotel room? He's just
Yes.
chilling out. The internet got to work.
Mm.
Yeah. There's a whole community dedicated to photoshopping the Sonic trailers to make
And
Sonic
it's
look like a
great.
chick.
What?
Yep.
People are weird,
They
dude.
Photoshop him to look like Belle Delphine.
Oh, kill me.
Yeah. It's great.
Just in my
It's-
life right now.
Yeah. Dude, it was horrifying with the first trailer.
Oh, no, they did it with the first trailer?
Yes. Have you
Alright.
Oh my god. I have things
Don't
to show
you dare. Don't you dare ruin my brain. It's fragile as is.
I have things to show you, Josephi.
Moving on. I figured you'd want to talk about this.
What?
The trailer for Scoob.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
for those that don't know, there is a trailer for a new animated Scooby-Doo movie that's coming soon. It looks pretty good.
It looks amazing. Okay. I have been waiting.
You are really excited for this.
Dude, okay, Scooby-Doo movies were my crap back in the day.
The James Gunn's ones?
No, well, yeah.
Well, he wrote those.
Yeah,
The
those
live
were
action
actually
ones.
really good. After credit scene for Scooby-Doo 2 with the Game Boy code, what's poppin'?
Which is the most obvious Game Boy code in the world.
Scoob.
SB2.
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo 2.
Yeah.
SD, excuse me.
Anyway,
Sorry about the
but I watched
mouth noises. Sorry.
anyway,
Yeah.
I watched all the Scooby-Doo movies when I was a kid. I was watching Boomerang. I was chilling out watching The Witch's Ghost on VHS.
Scooby-Doo
love-
and cyberspace.
Yeah, that was the last hand animated one, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
It was either the last hand animated or the first CG animated. It's one of those two.
I
the
think they
Cyber
had some
Chase.
CG in it.
It was Cyber Chase, right?
No,
Scooby-Doo-
Cyber Chase was a cartoon show. It was Scooby-Doo in cyberspace. I
In
think.
cyberspace, okay.
You know what Cyber Chase is?
Yeah, I
right?
remember with Gilbert Gottfried as the
And Christopher Lloyd
Yeah.
as hacker.
yeah.
Cyber Chase, we're moving. We're
From-
beating hacker
Yo.
at his game. I don't
Yeah,
know
it's
the
a
words
really
after
good-
that point.
It's a really good show. But no, I love the crap out of Scooby-Doo.
really
My
excited.
favorite Scooby-Doo movie so far has been Scooby-Doo The Mystery Begins.
I don't think I've seen that.
It was on Cartoon Network. It was a direct
Oh, wait.
Without you, there's no reason for that one.
Wait, was that live action one?
Yes.
I have
it was
seen that.
live action.
I have seen that.
It's
Because it
awful.
felt like
It's-
a prequel
It is.
to the other one.
It is. It's
Oh.
the most trash movie.
I
love
remember
it
it
to
being
death.
bad.
Yes, but That song montage of Shaggy playing Frisbee with Scoob was great, and I love it, and this feels like that, because it has the words, "The mystery begins," and I got excited. Only problem, Shaggy's voice is wrong.
Yeah, it's not Matthew Lillard.
It's not Matthew Lillard.
Which is depressing.
It's not even,
But
like...
I guess they're going for a younger version, so I suppose it makes sense, but I would like to have Matthew Lillard.
I would like him to still, not sound like the kid from Boss Baby.
Oh.
Yeah, he sounds like the kid from Boss Baby when he's Baby Shaggy. But I just want...
Oh.
And also, Scooby talks a little bit too much. But other than that, the rest of
I'm
it...
okay with it.
I just don't... He sounds too articulate for me.
A little bit.
The way that he speaks, it's just like, okay, we can stop now. It's a little bit too much for me.
It's a little too articulate for Scooby, but it's still... it works. It's a different
It's
interpretation.
better than what Cartoon Network had tried to do in the past. Do you remember what was it? It was the newest Scooby-Doo one after Mystery Inc.
I don't remember.
It looks like trash. The animation was absolute garbage.
You remember Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue?
Yeah. Do you remember a pup named Scooby-Doo?
Yes.
Oh my god. It was so good.
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue was the only Scooby-Doo show that was on as a kid for me. The one that was like as a kid, right?
Yeah.
You good? You dying?
Dude, I'm dying.
You got snot all up in your nostrils?
Dude, I'm dying, dude. It's this weather.
Big rip. Friggin' okay, so
Big rip.
Right, Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue was absolutely my Scooby-Doo show.
Yeah.
It was great.
What's new Scooby-Doo?
Oh, that one was good too.
What's new Scooby-Doo? They're coming after you.
Anyway.
Yeah, that was mine. I was chilling with
Why was
what's
there
new
always
Scooby-Doo?
like weird rock intros?
Because they got the kids excited.
Shaggy and Scooby-Doo Get a Clue.
Yeah, dude. Scooby-Dooby-Doo. It was great. All of it. All of it was always
All
great.
of it was kind of weird rock.
Yeah.
Even the original one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Like
what was the
something
name
Beatles
of it?
wrote when they were high.
Was it The Witch's Ghost with the Hex Girls?
Yep.
Was it?
Yep.
Dude, maybe that explains a lot about me and my love of Hot Topic.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving right along.
No, dude, dude, do you not remember the Hex
I'm
Girls?
scared. No.
They were basically goth Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, word.
Yeah, they looked a lot like the Powerpuff Girls.
Also in miscellaneous, Noah Hawley is going to write and direct the next Star Trek film. A little bit disappointed it's not the guy who directed Beyond, because that one was great.
I thought Quentin Tarantino was doing the Star Trek movie.
Yeah.
I
doubt that'll
That's been a
happen.
rumor for like years now.
And then he confirmed it.
And then
We're
getting a new thing.
We're not hearing anything.
Is this going to be a continuation of
the Pine ones? I think.
So this will be like the third one, right?
Fourth
one. That's right. The third
Star
one
Trek,
was
Star Trek and the Star Trek Beyond, and then this.
Star Trek Beyond wasn't.
I loved it.
It wasn't bad.
Go back and watch it.
I've
It's
watched
really
it. I've watched
solid.
it a couple of times. I still think the first one holds up the most.
Probably. I think Beyond's probably the best one they've done since, because it felt the most Star Trek-y.
Was that the one where they straight up started like on that red alien planet thing, or?
Yes, I think. And Idris Elba's the bad guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really good. It felt the most Star Trek-y out of all of them, because it wasn't a movie trying to be an action film.
Yeah, the first one was really trying hard to be an action film.
Yeah,
also, R2-D2 was in
Star
it.
Wars. The first one, and then the second one was just not even Star Trek. It was just an action movie.
Yeah.
It was weird. And it also wasn't that great. I am Khan.
Yeah,
Who?
that.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
We don't know you in the context of this universe.
Yeah, no. Don't just say I am cunt. You gotta do what the guy did. You know?
Oh, what's his name? You know what would have been a better story if they did the one Star Trek episode? Is it Gary Johnson? The one that they he started developing powers and turned on the crew.
Oh,
in,
yeah.
the first few episodes.
I know
of
what
the
you're talking
original
about.
Trilogy. The original trilogy.
I've seen that
series. It's great.
Yeah.
It's a fun episode.
You know what else they could have done?
And Kirk did his overacting. Like, wait, stop. Whatever.
Yeah.
Where he's like, his hair starts flopping about.
You know what they really should have done? Ponfar.
What?
You don't remember the episode? It's when I guess they couldn't do that because Vulcan's like.
Oh yeah, Vulcan got clapped in the first one.
Ponfar is what Spock does. It's like dating but for Vulcans, and then he has to fight Kirk in that episode. I don't know if you remember.
I haven't seen all the original series. It
I
was
d-
on Netflix. I should
It's
go
just
back and
it's
see
a
if
very
it's there.
iconic scene of them fighting because Kirk gets like the cut down his shirt or whatever
That he always had.
that he always gets. It's very strange. It's like they had a costume for that. You know?
You would, yeah.
Yeah.
There was one moment I remember watching the original episode of Star Trek, the pilot episode, with my dad, and there's one moment where literally there's just two people walking by in completely normal '60s clothes.
Yeah.
They just walk by Pike.
Yep.
And it's like never mentioned again.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's really weird.
It's really weird.
I really like. I wish that they would do. They did a movie a while back for Next Generation where Picard goes back in time and meets Kirk. And Kirk,
Yeah.
yeah,
Isn't that the one where Kirk died?
where he gets a rock dropped on him,
Big rip.
big rock.
Oh.
But yeah, I'd like to see that done because I haven't watched the new Star Trek show on CBS All Access or whatever it's called.
Star Trek Discovery?
Is that it?
Yeah.
I've only seen a little
guy who
bit. I
played-
haven't watched a lot
The
of
guy
it.
who
Though.
played Black Bolt in Inhumans plays Pike.
Oh,
Yeah, and he sees...
it's a prequel.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's set before the original trilogy, even though it looks like it's before after, because, the original trilogy is all 60s and stuff.
yeah.
Woo!
It looks like it was shot through a potato.
Which is one thing I will say that they would have been more interesting if they went with.
Ah, jeez.
Instead of trying to modernize all of Star Trek and everything,
Yeah.
stick with that aesthetic from the first series.
Yeah, because now it doesn't
Star Wars
fit.
did it.
Yeah. Star Wars still, like...
Especially during the original trilogy and with the sequels. Now, the prequels are a little bit different, but it kind of
The
fits
prequels were just a little too plasticky.
Well, I mean, considering everything was too shiny and stuff, because everything was CGI, including half the people.
Oh.
I mean, it's true.
way to
Jar Jar.
fire some shots.
I mean, that's... they went too far. They went a little too far in a few places.
I think we all know that.
But, like,
Thank you,
for the
George.
time, it's incredible.
Yeah,
It's
it was
absolutely
really good.
incredible, and it really modernized CGI to where it is now. Without the
Yeah.
prequels, we probably wouldn't have Thanos.
I'm just saying that the Troops short film had better CG.
Oh,
And that was in 1997. That was before the dark times. Troops had really
before
good.
the sand.
I don't like sand.
But
We can't animate it.
but yeah, no, like if you look at the Mandalorian, it feels like it's straight out of the original trilogy.
Oh gosh,
right?
yeah. It looks amazing.
It's incredible, and it feels like that. You know?
And it's also very cinematic for a show, which I really
Because they
enjoy.
Dump the money on it, dude.
Oh, I know they dumped heck of
Okay,
money.
real quick, two small things.
Yep.
I want to praise about the Mandalorian
I.
because it's that good.
Yep.
First thing is I like that they don't stretch it to an hour.
Great.
They just do whatever the script calls for,
Mm-hmm.
which is not something you see on TV because they have to have certain time schedules. Makes sense. But it feels great.
Yeah.
Because each episode is just as long as it needs to be. Like the first one was like 48 minutes or something, and then like the second one's like 35 or whatever. They're not long episodes,
Yeah, no.
but they don't need to be.
Yeah.
It feels like there's more put into those episodes than a lot of hour-long TV shows on TV
Yeah.
right now.
Let me just do a quick call out real quick.
Uh-oh.
One of my favorite shows ever, one of the best shows I've ever seen on
Word.
TV, Breaking Bad, literally had a whole episode about trying to kill a fly.
Yeah, and it's great.
It is a great episode.
I enjoy
But
that episode. People
it's
hated
still-
it, but I loved it.
It's still literally just
Yeah,
kill a fly.
because they had to make
It
certain
had to be a
like
season.
they had to like 22 episodes,
Granted,
all an hour long.
There was a lot of symbolism in it, but I mean,
Well, yeah, like
still.
Breaking Bad never felt like there was filler.
Yeah.
Obviously there probably was.
There
but,
was.
I mean,
Fillers and filters.
that's what really killed the Netflix shows. I think for a lot of people,
Yeah.
was all the filler. Daredevil never really felt like that to me. Daredevil did never really, maybe a little bit in the second season,
Uh-huh.
but like the first and third felt really tight, coherent story. Luke Cage season 1 was really bad.
Yeah.
Season 2 of Jessica Jones was really rough with all.
It's because Netflix will greenlight anything.
Well, yeah, and then they give you have to make it 13 episodes and you
Yeah.
have to do whatever. Iron Fist season 1 was the worst
Oh.
for all of the filler. because there was just it was a slog.
13 Reasons Why.
Oh.
The second season was all filler.
13 Reasons Why is it still on the air?
Because a bunch of moody teenagers are like, oh, we can't afford satellite.
Oh.
I gotta get my CW shows somehow.
Yep. CW shows, but they do the SWORs.
Yeah.
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 It's basically Riverdale with cussing. And,
And some rough stuff.
Yeah.
Yep. Moving on.
Marvel news?
One less bit of miscellaneous.
Oh.
Palm Clementif. Do you know who she be?
No. It's a she. Her name is Paul?
Palm.
Okay.
P-O-M. Paul.
Hi,
No,
I'm
Palm
Paul.
Clementif. Hi, I'm Paul.
Anyway.
No. Let me think of a quote that could remind you. Oh. Remind me a lot of my daughter. She was like you. Disgusting?
Nope.
It's Mantis.
Oh.
Have you seen her without the makeup?
No.
It looks completely different.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Well, yeah, I mean, because, she's a mantis. Anyway,
yeah.
She has been cast in both Mission Impossible 7 and 8.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. I saw that, yesterday.
Yeah. So, I love Mission Impossible. The series have gotten really good recently.
Because
they're just great
Tom
action
Cruise
films,
is producing
dude.
them. He's been producing them since,
and Chris McQuarrie is directing, and he's great.
Yeah, and he's just like, Tom, go do whatever you're going to do. And Tom's like, yeah, all right, yeah.
Bet. All right, cool. Henry Cavill, you want to jump out of an airplane? I don't know about that
No.
one. Okay, bet. See you later. Woo!
Henry, look,
Henry
you can't
Cavill's
shave your
great.
mustache.
Reload those arms.
Dude, I can't say anything about that. It's continuity. I can't say anything. John Thick.
Oh, true. I didn't think about it. Oh.
They did the same thing we did.
Henry Cavill,
except
do you
we
want to
did
be in
it-
John Thick Chapter 3? I'm just saying.
We find out that John Thick is actually Henry Cavill and Anthony stole his identity.
Oh? I'd be down. Remake it with Henry Cavill? Absolutely.
But with the mustache.
Yes. Yes. Only Henry Cavill's mustache.
Only we paint
as
his face.
John Thick.
We paint his face green.
We CGI him out, but leave the mustache.
We roto his mustache.
I'm down. Okay. Marvel news.
Marvel
my guy.
news.
Not a lot, but there is the last one we can talk about for a good minute because
Okay.
it does open up a lot for discussion.
I
So we got a little bit of more stuff from Disney Plus. We got our first not crappy look at Zemo in the Mask. Looks incredible.
Oh gosh, yeah, it looks great.
incredible.
I
Looks
watched
just
that
like the comic.
I watched it 2 days ago. It
Yeah,
looks
that
really
video
good.
was great. But we also got some concept art from Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Mhm.
We saw Falcon, classic costume,
Yeah.
red and white. I almost said yellow.
Super,
Well,
so,
there's yellow in it.
superhero squad style.
Yes, and it looks great.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy crap, that's the Falcon right there.
Yup.
Yep. We also got our first look at Sharon Carter and more concept art. Obviously,
Mhm.
it's not official,
Mhm.
whatever, because they're just now filming it right now.
Yeah.
Looks great, but we also got our first look at U.S. Agent.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
It looks great.
It's really good, and that's Russell.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell's son.
Cool. You just vibrated
Wyatt Russell.
every bit of wax out of my ear. With that. Okay. Yeah. Don't need any more of your throat singing. Okay.
Mongolian
Uh-oh.
throat singing.
Anyway.
What'd that even look like? Just like freaking wide mouth over here.
Your mouth turned into a black hole. No, I wish I could have taken a picture of that.
You should have.
It was very much like you eating that snow cone.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. But
I just realized that it's an audio
This is an
podcast. No
audio.
one can see the faces I'm making. That's right. Maybe video podcast.
It's in the spectrogram of the audio.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah. Oh.
It's in the spectrogram.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Zombie Captain America.
Yeah, for What If. So we did get a little
Yeah.
bit more looks at What If stuff.
Mhm.
First of all, Zombie Captain America
Looks fantastic.
looks awesome. The original idea for Captain America 3 was the Mad Bomb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before they decided to go Civil War, which was fun, and I like that.
Mhm.
But I'm glad they went Civil War instead of the Mad Bomb, although it would have been interesting
Yeah.
to do. But it fit more. So Civil War fit more and really it was the good step.
Yeah.
The good step. We got our part of a look at Chadwick, not Chadwick, but well, I mean he is voicing it, but T'Challa as Star-Lord, which is fun, and a little bit more of Peggy Carter as Captain America,
and Steve Rogers in the Iron Man suit.
Ironmonger suit. Dude.
Yeah,
it
looks really good.
It looks.
The
great.
animation reminds me. I still don't know how I feel about the animation yet because it looks.
I like it. It's
it
different.
looks good, but it's very Telltale. Is the way I can describe it best. With just like it's like Telltale without the hatching.
I don't know. It looks like it kind of changes between episodes, though.
It looked pretty consistent to me.
Well, I mean the Captain Carter one looked different. Peggy
Well, that was
Carter,
just, was just color grading, I think. The color of it just looked a lot more vintage.
That's probably what it is. But it kind of reminds me of a mix between, I don't know, like a drawn-ish sort of version of the Star Wars Resistance.
It's very angular.
Yeah.
Star Wars Rebels is the way I would go
Rebels
with it.
Resistance. Have you seen the Resistance
I haven't
animation?
No.
It looks a lot like that.
It's very much that angular kind of thing. It's both angular yet flat.
Angular yet flat.
Yeah, like the Earth.
Oh.
No. It just I don't know.
People
it
are
looks
gonna
good.
think you're an actual flat earther.
No, the Earth is a hollow inverted semicircle.
Oh right.
We live on the inside, and trash keeps us from going to the outside. The birds work for the bourgeoisie.
Why are you the way that you are?
I'm tired.
I feel that. I really feel that.
We got any other
Star Wars Resistance?
Oh yeah, that does look very much like
Yeah.
There's a lot more use of
I mean?
shadow in that though.
Yeah, it looks it's different, but you can see
It's
what I
very
mean.
close.
It's similar.
Yeah.
Different, but same.
Same, but different. But still same.
We also got some Hawkeye concept art.
That looks
which,
amazing.
First of all, yes, because I'm so excited for that Hawkeye series. Shield car.
The red car.
No, that's not Shield car. That's from the car or from the comics that they're basing it off of. Which they
it's not.
It's based off of the Matt Fraction run.
Then that's not.
Have you read the Matt?
Is that
Fraction
not the
run?
Coulson car? Is that not the red Coulson car?
No.
What?
No.
I'm sad.
I don't think it's Lola. I'll look again, but it didn't look like it.
It looked like it to me.
No, I don't think it was because it had a top on the roof and
maybe there was. Yeah.
Lola is a convertible.
Maybe my brain. Well, if it's a convertible, then it could have a top.
Yeah, but you aren't going to slide on the top of a convertible like how Hawkeye was sliding on the top of the car.
Yo, don't you judge Justin, Jake. What? Hold on, my brain.
You good?
Jeremy,
there you go.
Brain.
Jeremy Renner.
Big brain.
Proud of you. You'll get there.
Yeah. Kate Bishop looks really good. Okay.
Which obviously you can tell that they drew her without an actress in mind.
Yeah.
They were just going for, teenage white girl. Which I really hope it's Haley Steinfeld.
We'll snag her from the Disney Channel. It's fine.
I mean, basically.
Just what's
Miranda Cosgrove? No.
What's the chick's name from Jessie?
Oh, she was on Sweet Life on Deck.
Yeah. Debbie Ryan. What's Debbie Ryan doing these days?
I think she's in a band.
She's a director. Or she directed some episodes of Jessie.
Good for her.
Yeah, she's doing great. Get Peyton List. Maybe Peyton List could do it. I don't know. She's blonde though. I think she's blonde though. But I mean,
hair dye.
Yeah, just
Chris Evans isn't blonde, but he is in Captain America. So
that tripped me up seeing him in like Fantastic Four with brown hair.
Yeah, which is weird because he's also supposed to be blonde.
Yeah, very strange.
Because some people care and some people don't.
Look, some people care too much. Dyed eyebrows. So, some people
which I love hearing Feige talk about that because he's like, yeah, that's one of the things I wish I could change was the dyed eyebrows.
CG his eyebrows back.
Dude, the special editions.
We added more rocks and
we added more rocks and poopy CGI Jabba the Hutt.
And also, Thor will now do a musical number
for no reason at all. Dude, I want to show my brother Return of the Jedi.
Yeah,
I have the original VHSs. But my VHS copy of Return of the Jedi is goofing on me, and it's starting to do the weird tracking thing.
Get the specialized editions on eBay. Despecialized. Yeah.
I might do that.
It's like $20.
Because I own the originals, it's okay.
You can also probably get a transfer from VHS to DVD if you get a decent enough copy of the VHS.
I saw one that was like $20 with Blu-ray.
Yeah.
On Etsy. That was the despecialized. So
yeah.
I was like,
it's really great. They do a really good job on those.
I will definitely look into it.
Yeah.
Don't you worry.
What else we got here in Marvel?
Last bit of news.
Oh, word.
Which again, by the way, back to Hawkeye. I really hope Haley Steinfeld does that.
Oh, yeah.
Because she would be a great Kate Bishop, and she would be a great part of it. Please, Apple TV, don't be farts just because you want her in
Oh,
your
God, I
Dickinson
hate
show.
Apple TV. Jeez.
Just because it's Apple?
Dude, look, Apple makes some okay products. All right, I have a Mac. I have an iPhone. They're the worst business I've ever had the displeasure of having to have freaking technology from.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for the fact that the Mac was so secure.
Honestly, yeah, dude, and you can't ever replace anything from a Mac. You have to get like a
God.
whole new computer.
Yeah, it's really stupid. It's really dumb.
Oh, my hard drive's acting up. Well, I'll get a new motherboard.
Nope. Oh, my hard drive's acting up. Huh. What should I do? Call Apple support.
Buy new computer.
Call Apple support. Apple support's
Buy
like,
new computer.
Yeah. They're like, hey, we're getting ready to test out the nets. If you don't buy a new computer.
Buy new computer.
Yeah. I hope that went over somebody's head.
Buy new computer. Okay,
Oh,
anyway, so
okay.
okay, so last bit of Marvel news is last episode we talked about how Cloak and Dagger have been canceled. It got clapped.
Yep.
Rip in peace. It
Big
was actually a pretty good show.
Clap.
I'll be honest.
Oh, Runaways got canned too.
That's exactly what I was bringing up.
Oh.
Runaways is canceled, which means, first of all, let's talk about all the Marvel TV shows, right? Netflix shows: Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Iron Fist, Luke Cage, Punisher, and Defenders are all canceled.
Yep. That's what, 6 shows? All
Agent Carter got canceled.
Yeah, so that
which
that
is
brings
really
us up to
disappointing.
7.
Hopefully, Disney Plus can maybe do one more season to wrap up that story. Anyway,
now we've got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., which is in its final season.
Final season, so it's about to end.
So that's 8.
Yep.
Runaways.
Runaways just got canceled.
That's
Cloak and
9,
Dagger
10.
just got canceled. Ghost Rider just got canceled. The only one left.
Inhumans.
Oh, Inhumans got
Pop,
canceled.
that's 11. And that's 12.
That's 12. And the only one left is Hellstrom. Rest in peace.
You about to catch.
You know what I think is happening?
Clap.
You know what I think is happening?
What's happening?
Feige's saying goodbye.
Goodbye,
Well,
Moon Man.
that's a good song.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Moon Man. It's obvious that was a Bowie thing.
Yeah.
And they just couldn't get David Bowie
Oh, I know.
because he was dead.
Okay. Moon Knight time.
Moon Knight word.
Yeah.
But I think this is really just Kevin Feige cleaning up and just making sure everything's cool. I don't necessarily think that any of these are out of continuity. Yeah, except for Inhumans. Inhumans is absolutely out of continuity.
Was Runaways even really in continuity? Because I watched it. I didn't dig it.
It was all right.
I didn't like it.
I watched the first season and part of season 2. I'm planning on going back and watching it. It's kind of in continuity. Cloak and Dagger are going to be in season 3. And Cloak and Dagger crossed over with like Luke Cage and mentioned the Rands and the Starks and stuff like that. So it can fit in continuity because it's enough of like, you know, it's close enough to outside of continuity that it would work, you know, or like it's close enough to being so self-contained that it would work. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So it could be in continuity. The Netflix shows could still be continuity. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. absolutely needs to be continuity, and so does, well, I mean, Agent Carter is continuity because of Edwin Jarvis being in Endgame, which blew my mind. I remember being like, slap, slapping Chris in the theater, being like, that's Jarvis from Agent Carter. And I was freaking out, dude, because I loved Agent Carter. It's great. Did you ever watch it?
I did. Cap.
If you didn't, it's on Disney Plus.
Yeah. Dude, I've been watching the crap out of Gravity Falls.
I'm about to go back and watch Gravity Falls.
Watch it. It's 2 seasons.
You know what?
It'll
And I
take
never
you 20
watched
hours.
The Simpsons either.
You've never watched The Simpsons?
So I'm going to start watching that.
Okay. Yeah. Just, I would wait because they're hoping in early 2020 they're going to fix the aspect ratio. Because now it's in widescreen, so some of the jokes don't work anymore.
Oh, word.
So they're going to put it back into 4x3, or they're going to offer formatting options in early 2020. So wait for that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
That's cool that Disney Plus is fixing things. The only thing that they need are the original theatrical cuts of Star Wars.
The only thing that they need
is the Star Wars Holiday Special.
Yes, I was talking about that. I was like, "Yo, if they don't, I'm done. I'm canceling my membership."
Them actually do it though.
I hope so. Oh my gosh, I hope so, dude. If they've got Old Yeller on
Boba
there,
Fett.
yeah,
I
exactly.
said Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
Boba Fett.
You know, Boba Fett done then run inside.
Let me tell you something. My favorite Star Wars character is that there Boba Fett. He don't do much, but he sure does look cool.
Yeah.
But the reason I bring up the back to the Marvel thing,
yeah,
and we'll go ahead and wrap. It really does feel like it's just Feige cleaning up and then reorganizing his continuity.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard a rumor recently that they might be doing an Agents of S.W.O.R.D. series. As a sequel to Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. now that it's ending. And well, obviously Feige would be overlooking the entire thing. And Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. never broke continuity, as far as I know. I have to catch up on season 6.
Yeah.
Because that was right during the middle of the summer.
I think the problem with Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. being in continuity is going to be that it puts other things in the continuity. Because if he's trying to clean
the
up,
only thing it puts in continuity is Agent Carter.
Ghost Rider.
Well, it does mean that Ghost Rider's continuity, right?
And they
does.
have to reference
and the
him at some point.
The Inhumans as well have been around, which would be okay considering Miss Marvel's going to show up and she's an Inhuman.
I forgot that Miss Marvel was coming out until I watched the Expanding the Universe thing.
Yep.
Yep. Is that animated or live action?
And live action.
It's going to be live action?
Well, it's a Disney Plus series.
That's going to be interesting.
The only animated one's going to be What If.
That's word. Oh, word.
Moon Knight, She-Hulk, all of it live action.
2013. All right. Sorry.
What?
None.
All right.
Brain.
You got problems, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I feel like, first of all, I think Ghost Rider's going to stay in continuity. I think Robbie Reyes is still Ghost Rider.
God, I want Johnny Blaze.
No, Robbie Reyes is a better character.
I want Johnny Blaze. You know what? I want Sam Elliott back.
You know what? Sam Elliott was perfect.
He was
Carter
great.
Slade.
He was so good.
I think a Disney Plus Ghost Rider series would be fun.
If they're already doing Western with the Mandalorian,
might as well.
They can handle Ghost
John
Rider.
Favreau for Ghost Rider.
Yes.
But here's the thing.
Playing the Ghost Rider.
I think a lot of this was Feige being like, cool, we're canceling these shows so that I can get things all under one roof.
Yeah.
Say what is and what isn't continuity. I still think Daredevil is going to be continuity. Because you can make the Netflix shows continuity without it breaking anything.
That'd be a rights problem?
Well, yeah, we just got to wait for the Netflix rights to be done.
Well, I mean, like, would they still have the rights to the story?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe.
It's like how, like, USA originally did Psych, but then, like, other channels got a hold of it.
I guess, yeah.
You know, other shows start syndicating and stuff like that. Like how, I can't remember if there has been an example of a streaming series being available. Runaways. Runaways was Hulu, and now it's also on Disney Plus.
Letterkenny used to be on a Canadian channel, and now it's strictly a Hulu original.
Well, I meant like from one streaming service to another.
Instead of just migrating to an actual service from TV.
If they do bring back Daredevil, they would probably put it on Hulu, because I doubt they put it on Disney Plus.
No, they'd put it on Disney Plus. I believe they would.
I don't think they would, because it's basically an R-rated show.
I'm sorry. They put Old Yeller on Disney Plus, and they cap it.
R-rated.
They cap a dog.
Do they turn someone's head into jelly?
The dogs.
Oh. Guys, thank you so much for listening. It really does mean a lot that you guys tune in and listen. Chris, why don't you tell them how they should listen to the show?
How they should listen to the show?
How they can get more people
support us.
to listen. Yeah, support us by getting other people to listen to the show. How do they do that?
Well, what you can do is sign up for our new streaming service, HPE minus. It's only $12 a month, and you get access to every show that we put out. Make sure you put in your email address, your password, your social security number, the last 4 digits of your credit card, and
put in your entire credit card,
your home address, and
your mom's.
And your mom's. We already know her address.
Kidding, we already got it.
That was a crappy.
Hold on.
There we go. Bop!
There it is.
There it is.
Okay, your bot covered it up, but that's okay.
That's fine. It was needed.
That was so dumb.
Yeah.
Anyway, continue.
But once you sign up to our service, we will come visit your house and kidnap you to work for us in our mine of content.
I'm scared.
You're,
You're going to get us in legal trouble.
hi ho, hi ho. Off
It's
to
off
work
to
you
work.
go.
You go.
Off to gulag.
It is time for you to be in gulag.
You work in our
You
gulag.
work in communist gulag. Get to work.
Thank you
Clean
for listening.
gulag.
Thank you for listening.
For all further entertainment, I am gulag.
And I am Vladimir.
Gulag time.
Bop.